Hey guys, it's Brendan the Paleo Dude. I'm getting settled into my new house and I thought I'd keep the content rolling for you guys. So today we have a comparison video taking a look at the new Scorpios Rex figures compared to the past Indoraptors and Indominus Rex figure. So right off the bat, it's very obvious to see that the one that comes in the playset is very similar to the Indoraptor that is fully posable, as they both have movement on their knees and arms, as well as head, jaw, and tail articulation. The Indoraptor has more parts of articulation, as it has these down at the feet and this tail tip, as well as a rotatable headpiece, whereas the Scorpios Rex just has a rotating neck. Does not bend at the foot there. That would have been cool though, would have been very neat for photography. And then there's no articulation besides, I think it rotates, maybe it doesn't, maybe, I don't want to force it. But yeah, I do like the airbrushing on the tail though. The Indoraptor does not have quills on the tail, but this figure here has some really nice quills on the arms, where the Indoraptor's quills are more tucked away on the figure so they don't stick out as much. But the arm length is there. The fingers on the Scorpios are a lot thicker, a lot larger at the ends, at the tips. And you can see the feet are a lot longer and narrow, not spread out like the Indoraptor, and that claw sticking up like that is shorter, more hooked, so that's pretty neat. You can see the Indoraptor's teeth aren't as gnarled as the Scorpios Rex. They're more, I don't know how to put it, they're straighter, which is kind of sad. I think the Indoraptor in the show, the movie, had more gnarled teeth, but it was harder for them to make it in toy form at the moment. They definitely upped their game with this figure, and you can see the eyes are both kind of reddish. I think this one's more of an orange. That's pretty neat. This is more of a matte finish, where the Indoraptor is more of this shiny texture on the skin, which is pretty cool. So let's put those guys. Now for the larger figures, this one still has the articulation on the legs and arms, as well as neck articulation, whereas this figure here does have the neck articulation, but cannot rotate like the Indoraptors can. The Indoraptor, you can actually rotate it around, and it still can chomp, but this guy can only chomp side to side, up and down. See? Whereas, let's test this out. See, we can rotate it. So we said arm articulation, yes. This guy does not have it, or gal, as, let's see, they actually swipe like that. Whereas on the Indoraptor, they clap. Well, they kind of clap. Let's see this. They like grab, kinda, which is very hard. This is hard to pull back. Where this is very easy. It's just a button that you press. And it's more of a scratching instead of a clapping. And obviously, this guy's got longer legs. Kinda longer legs. They look longer. I think they're actually around the same length when you stretch the Indoraptor's legs out, but they're a lot thicker. This is bad out of context. I'm glad it blurred out. Okay, so yeah, no. There's obviously a lot of similarities in these two figures' builds, like with the playability. They've got a lot of action features. They've got the electronics, and they're in that size range compared to their more posable figures. The tongue's painted on this guy. Roof of the mouth isn't, whereas this guy, there's a lot more work done inside the mouth and whatnot. But this guy has a light up eye, which is pretty neat, I guess. It's not really something we see in Mattel besides the Indominus's neck. So that's pretty neat. So these guys are more of the electronic scaled lineup, similar to Toro back there. And then the Indominus Rex, comparing it, you can see they've got the arm quills just like the rest of them. So that's what they all share in common. They would share the neck quills in common, but this figure is based off of the prototype artwork of the Scorpios Rex, so it's lacking those neck feathers like in the show. But if it did, they would have all of that in common as well. And the bumpy skin is definitely there on the dinosaurs, but the Indoraptors got a bit more snake-like, sleeker skin, but you can still see all those little bumps and nodes running along the back. It's more apparent that the Indoraptor has these large scales running down the back, similar to how the Scorpios Rex has them as well. So there's another kind of connection to the two dinosaurs, or they're hybrids. I guess I'll just say hybrids. But yeah, these are some great figures, and I'm glad Mattel kind of did a thing where they have the smaller ones posable, and then the larger ones electronic, just like the Indoraptors back in the day. A very nice callback to the lineup. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review, or rather comparison video of the figures, and I'll see you all in the next video then. Bye bye.